Hey, what is up you guys? Welcome back to another video where in the first 10 minutes nothing happens, but in the 5 after that, everything happens. Let's get into some warfare. So warfare is kind of like a limited time mode for the Battle Royale, and what it is basically two teams of 20 players each kind of fight it out in a certain zone to get to 150 kills. So the goal of each team is to get to that required goal of 150 kills. And it's a bit chaotic at the end, but the first few minutes at the starting where you're gathering loot is kind of slow. And you'll see what I mean when I roll the gameplay and stuff. But I just want to talk about some of the classes that are good for Warfare. I personally think that Medic, which my teammate already picked up, or Airborne, which my teammate also picked up, are probably the two best. And like the lower tier would be like, I don't know, Defender, I guess. Um, I don't really see anybody using like Scout or Mechanic because like near the end game you kind of already know where everybody is and everybody's just around you, so like those classes are really useless.
Welcome to Warfare.
um
The match is
so I
about
guess
to
like
start.
classes that kind of help your teammates as well as yourself kind of are like the meta of the
Time for
thing.
the
So
mission.
like
Get
the
ready.
medic class is perfect because your teammates can also hop into the circle and kind of get healed. And when it comes to like gunfights in warfare, like the slightest advantage is very crucial, especially when you're shooting at somebody and there's like 20 other people shooting back at you. Um, what I also like to do at the start is kind of just go over to the enemy side, like from the very start, because I don't want to stay in my zone or my side of the zone and have a boring 10 minutes. I just want to get into the enemy zone, get my loot, get whatever I need, and just start fighting right away. That kind of keeps the game mode a bit fun. And that's the whole point of Warfare. You get into a lot more gunfights in the BR mode, so it's really nice. So I landed at bus stop, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the other team landed at launch base because it was a hot zone. Um, while we're collecting loot, I also want to kind of tell you guys what guns you want to be using for warfare, and like the guns are mostly guns that have a lot of ammunition in their clips, or like the typical M4 or AK-117. Oh, we already see somebody right here. I'm gonna reload. Oh crap. There we go. See, this is what I mean. And also, if you land on the enemy side,
Chip terminal
it
is
will give
almost
you
ready.
an advantage because you'll be able to kill people. So when you're in the final circle, your team will already be up like a few points, which makes a lot of difference, to be honest.
The safe zone is
So yeah, back
collapsing.
to the guns that you want to be using. I'm gonna pick up the UL. You want to use one gun which has a lot of
Chip terminal is almost ready.
ammunition in the clip, and then one gun that's like really good long range, like an M4 AK-117. Oh crap. Oh,
Using
that was
friendly
close.
fire now.
Come on, heal up. So, yeah, that's like the goal because you don't want to be reloading a lot during gunfights and warfare because the time it takes to reload, somebody's already going to be killing you since there are like 20 other people trying to shoot at you and one more
Airdrop has
person.
been delivered.
Where are you going?
Airdrop has been delivered.
Enemy eliminated.
Easy. See, like my team's already up 3 points, and that kind of helps a little bit when you're trying to reach a certain goal. I've just been killing all these. Oh wow, kill this guy. Look at this, too easy, man, too easy. Oh,
Returning to the
that
battle.
happened, so that's gonna happen a lot. In this mode, you're gonna die a lot. You're also gonna get a lot of kills, which is good. But when you're in the air, you just want to spot out like where people might be, and you'll see like flashes from the guns that everybody will be using, and then you'll also see like a blue thing for like your team. So that kind of helps. Again, I'm just gonna go to launch base and go kill it.
The
I
airdrop is
wish
coming.
there were more helicopters because I'm a terrible driver.
Airdrop has been delivered.
I'm actually doing pretty decent right now, but usually I cannot drive. I will like hit a rock. That is. Oh, somebody's shooting at me. Oh god, I took damage from my car. See, that's what I mean. A terrible driver. I ran over myself basically. But now I know like kind of where these guys are. I'm gonna land right on top of you. This guy. Die if I can aim. God damn.
Reloading.
Come on. Are you kidding me?
Chip terminal is
What the hell?
almost ready.
Oh, he sees me. But I don't care. I want to go for this guy. Nobody's here actually. I'm just gonna rush him. Whatever. YOLO. I guess you can always respawn back, but
The safe zone is collapsing.
we'll see how. Come on. There we go. That was the guy that I was shooting at for like a million years.
The airdrop is coming.
Nice teammates. Oh no 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 no.
Airdrop is
Oh.
returning to the battle.
I mean, it is what it is. What can you do? My team is up a little bit. And of course that 3-kill start that I kind of gave my team was kind of also crucial. So if you have like, oh my god, I landed in the hot zone. Where is everybody? Oh, my teammate got me. Thank you, sir. See a lot of people running towards here, so I'm gonna just stick back here. Kill this dude. Heal up again. Never mind. Heal up again now. Actually, ammunition. Oh, I'll take it. Like if you kill somebody, as you see, they drop ammunition. Sometimes they drop adrenaline or vests if they have a vest on. And this is kind of what I was talking about with the classes. If you had airborne, I could just pop it here and go to the top. And you always want to be on the high ground in a gunfight. It always gives you an advantage. Okay. Oh my god, this guy's in my face. Nice
Chip terminal
teammates.
is
The airdrop is coming.
Oh, trying to run me over. Oh, I'm
airdrop
out
has
of
been
ammo. Bloody. Nice. Oh, I'm dead.
the safe zone is collapsing.
Oh, that's my teammate. Oops. Pop that bad boy.
Failing this mission.
Ah.
Returning
Yes,
to the
this is
battle.
where it gets like chaotic. You actually have no idea who's shooting at you, where you're being shot from. You have no idea who you're shooting yourself. You know? Come on. My aim is terrible.
Circle stabilized.
You know? Nice. I see this guy. He's gonna have to die in this guy's gonna also have to die. And also this guy feels bad, bro. Ammunition. Nice. What am I shooting? Stop, stop. I'm lagging. Never mind, I'm not lagging. I'm chilling. Being stupid. Actually, I do want this.
Airdrop is
Gone.
returning to the battle.
What are you doing? It's a very close game. I'm gonna have to step up. Just nice. Nice.
They're losing this fight.
Returning to the
Just
battle.
trying to do what I can for the team. Honestly, there is literally nothing that I can do. A lot of teams just popping. You gotta. Oh no. You gotta get down, and you also have to get down, and I'm gonna get down because they're gonna drop right on top of me and kill me. Nice teammate.
Keep on. We're winning this one.
Nice. What are you doing? Nice, I see this one guy waiting. Where are you going? Oh, never mind. His teammates are gonna kill me.
Airdrop has been delivered. A full-fledged
I'm
tank
actually
has
took the
been
lead.
dropped.
Sweet. Easy, final kill. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about. So, like I said, the first few minutes are terrible, and then it just gets so chaotic you don't even know what the hell is going on. But that's gonna be my overview of the new game mode. Or, well, it's not new, but it's limited time, and it was open for a little while. Usually when it does come out, it's open for like 2 days. But that's Warfare for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below in the comments how you feel about this game mode. And also leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw and want to see more of it. I do post a lot of COD Mobile. And I also want to be doing other games as well in the very near future. But on that note, I'll see you in the next one.